Hello, Smart Money Tribe. The journey to getting it right with our finances has been an amazing one so far. Today we'll be reviewing chapter 10 of The Smart Money Woman, written by Arese Ugwu. In the last episode, we learned about the importance of having money conversations in the family. Today's chapter is titled The Long Game, Investing. This chapter begins with Zuri meeting up with Omosede, the financial expert that Shola had told her about. She was pretty impressed when she met her. Omosede asked her if she had any history with investing, and she said no. Reason because the interest was usually really small and meaningless. So why bother? Omosede told Zuri that patience is a key attitude in investing. The secret is to start early and remain consistent. She further told her that wealthy people make relatively simple investments. They invest in what they understand, in line with what their goals are. She also asked Zuri if she knew her net worth. In order to begin investing, Omosede told Zuri that it was important for her to outline her investment goals and also match it with an investment strategy. She also told her that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to investing because everyone has different financial obligations, earning potential, and risk profile. In simple terms, our incomes differ, and so does our circumstances, and this in turn affects the kind of investments that we are able to afford. For example, Miss A earns 100,000 naira a month, is single, lives with her parents, and has very little obligations. On the other hand, Miss B earns 150,000 naira a month, is married, has 2 children, and is responsible for a lot of the house bills. Therefore, as a result of their difference in income and financial obligations, their investment goals and strategy will definitely differ. Omosede encouraged Zuri to make choices, set priorities, and start slowly in the game of investing, bearing in mind that she had bills to pay, such as house rent. Developing an investment strategy has to do with setting smart goals for yourself. For example, I want to own property in 5 to 10 years. I have found the land that costs 1 million naira. And so onward, I decide to set aside 20% of my monthly income in investing in a money market fund. When I finally reach the goal of buying the land for 1 million, I will then move the 20% to investing in stock and treasury bills until I reach my goal of 2 million naira that I will use to develop the property. The entire point in the end was for Zuri to be able to have a diversified investment portfolio and also decide her asset allocation. The former has to do with having a mix of investments, while the latter has to do with deciding or allocating what percentage of your income goes into what asset class. Zuri was pleased that she had taken this meeting with Omosede. It was one of the best things she had done for herself. Later that day, Zuri meets up with Shola, who surprises her with dinner prepared by a top Nigerian chef trained in Paris. She tells him about her meeting with Omosede and also about her investment plans. She mentions her plans to save up for a car and also that she might get a BMW like Lara. This gets Shola upset because he feels she's not financially stable enough to buy and maintain such a car. He goes ahead to tell her that she should wait for her finances to improve before investing in such a luxury car. He had dated broke women. He was not about to do it again. He told her that a car is a depreciating asset and loses its value the more it is driven, and thus it was not wise for her to spend all of her income buying and maintaining a car that her current salary could not support. This conversation upset Zuri, and dinner continued in silence. So what are our smart money lessons for today? Lesson number 1, investing takes time and patience to understand. Lesson number 2, know your asset classes and types of investments. Learn about real estate, mutual fund, money market instruments, and so on. Lesson number 3, don't invest in what you do not understand. And so it's that time when we bring out our pens and our notebooks for our smart money activity. Activity number 1, outline your investment goals. Your investment goals should reflect your financial obligations, your values, and what you want the money you make to be able to do for your life in general. Activity number 2, develop an investment strategy. You can either do this by yourself or with an investment advisor. Activity number 3, determine your risk profile. I'm sure you've heard of the saying, no risk, no reward. In investing, you cannot have both low risk and high returns. Simply put, a low risk investment brings low profit, and a high risk investment brings a higher profit, but has a higher chance for a greater loss. Speaking of risk profiles, there are 3 types of investors: conservative investors, moderately aggressive investors, and aggressive investors. Which one are you? Activity number 4, pick an investment firm. Professional advice is very important to guide you in the game of investing. My parting words to you today are, do not invest in anything you do not understand. Please share your thoughts with me in the comment section below. Like this video, share it with your family and friends, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can access more amazing content like this. See you in chapter 11. Thank you for watching.